Hi artists, it's Miss Coon, and today we're going to create a work of art inspired by the art of Romaro Britto. Our I Can statement for today is I can integrate art vocabulary while planning and creating art. We have 3 art terms that we're going to discuss today. One is pattern, warm colors, and cool colors. So let's take a second to break down what those words mean. Pattern is one of the principles of designs. It's defined as a repeating or echoing of the elements of art. Some good examples of this are when you repeat shapes, colors, lines, forms, or spaces in your art. The image that you're looking at was created by the World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts, and it's an excellent example of pattern. Okay, now I want to discuss the difference between warm colors and cool colors. Warm colors are colors that make you think of things that are hot, like the sun or fire. Good examples of warm colors are red, orange, and yellow. Cool colors are colors that make you think of things that are cold, like ice water or a winter day. Good examples of cool colors are blues, purples, and greens. Our artist that we're using as our inspiration for our work today is Romaro Britto. He's a contemporary artist. That means he's still alive and making art today. He's from Brazil and he's a painter and a sculptor. He's inspired by combining cubism, pop art, and graffiti art, and he's known for his use of vibrant colors and bold patterns. If you look at his work, it's divided into sections, and each section has a bright, bold color and a pattern, which is when you repeat or echo one of the elements of art, such as shape, color, lines, or forms. We're going to use these concepts in our art today. Okay, first I want to talk about the supplies that you'll need to work along with me. You need a white piece of paper and a piece of colored construction paper, and it doesn't really matter what color it is. I'm using black, but if you want to use purple or red, that's fine too. I'm going to start with my white sheet and put my colored construction paper to the side. You will need a pencil, a permanent marker, it can be a Sharpie, doesn't have to be, some colored washable markers. It's really important that these are the kind that wash out of your clothes, so Crayola is a great one. You need a cup of water and a paintbrush. I'm going to draw a pineapple, and you are welcome to draw along with me, or if you would like to draw another object, that is fine. You can draw something from your own imagination, but I'm going to start on my pineapple if you want to draw with me, and I'm going to start a little above the center and draw a line. And I'm going to skip down near the bottom of my paper and draw a line. And then I'm going to draw a curved line that connects the top to the bottom. So I'm going to curve down. And pineapples have what is sometimes described as a crown, the way that their leaves grow up from the top. So I'm going to touch the center and curve up, touch the center, curve up. And I want it to look really full, so I'm going to layer my pineapple leaves and let them go behind each other. So I'll layer them. So I did them all the way across the top, and then I think I'll add a few that are in the background. I might have room for one more right there. And that looks nice. And then if I'm looking at Romaro Britto's art, remember he divides his picture into sections. So I'm going to draw a few lines that just go across my pineapple shape. You can go any direction you would like. Let's see. So that I've got this space divided into sections. Okay. Now I'll put my pencil to the side and I'm going to use my Sharpie to outline my pencil lines with a nice bold black line. And I got off of my line in a few places, so I'm going to go in and just sort of touch it up. And my permanent marker is going to stay, and my pencil lines right off my line are going to be removed. Okay, so I know that I need to fill each of these spaces with a bold color and a pattern. And I can do shape patterns, line patterns. I want to make up a rule before I get started that the fruit part, the body of my pineapple, is going to have warm colors only, and the leaves or the crown at the top is going to have cool colors only. So I'm only going to use reds, orange, yellow, and pink can work because that's a value of red. And I can also use any sort of green or blue or purple for the crown. So I'm going to get started with orange. I'm going to add a pattern. And for this project today, it's really important that I make thick lines and I keep my pattern close together and not leave very much white space. So I have all of my warm colors, my reds, my orange, my yellow, my pink on the body of it, and my cool colors, which are on the top. I decided not to use purple, but if you want to use purple or more blue than I did, that's fine. So my last little step before I finish this pineapple part of it is I'm going to use my paintbrush and my water. And remember, this is washable marker. Use a permanent marker to outline it, so the black should stay because it's a permanent marker. And we have colored washable markers. So I'm going to wet my brush and go over the color, and I'm going to stay in one section at a time so that I keep that color, and your marker colors are going to bleed and fill in the empty spaces between your patterns. That's why it's important that you keep your patterns close together. So I'm going to rinse my brush and go over each section. If I mix it and go over the whole thing, it will bleed my colors together, and I don't want that to happen. Okay, if you wanted to stop here, you could, or if you want to push this project a little bit further, the next thing that I would recommend is cutting out your object. So I did a pineapple, so I'm going to cut my pineapple. Okay, and then I'm going to flip this over and add just a dot, not a lot, to the back of my artwork. Glue. Then I will take my colored paper and place my object on top of it. And voila! You have a Romaro Britto inspired art that has an example of warm colors and cool colors, and it also has an example of pattern. I can't wait to see what you create. You can share your art in the comments below this video, or you can email them to Miss Kuhn at amkuhn@auburnschools.org. Bye!